I think I'm live streaming right now, and I have no idea how to tell if I am. Oh my goodness. This is nerve-wracking. I can't find a chat or anything. If I'm live, I'm so sorry. I wish I could see anything. Oh, I feel like an idiot. I might have to try this again. Duplicate stream. Okay, so I think I'm figuring it out. Maybe. Okay. I have a viewer? Oh my gosh, is someone here? I feel like an idiot right now trying to figure this out, and I'm so sorry. This is nothing like what I thought it was going to be like. Oh, hi. Okay, Jen. Oh, Deborah. Oh, Deb. Okay. Hi. I see names. Okay, that's cool. Now I can get started now that I know it's set up. I really apologize for that. This is a totally new experience for me. As you can see here, I've got my little setup and I've got some chords and shadows. So we're going to work on being better in the future. But hi, how is everyone? If you're still here and you didn't tune out after me trying to figure stuff out, just put another little like hi or a smiley face or something in the chat just to let me know you're still here. Maybe everyone's left. All right, so I am going to open up my, let's see, not that you guys are ever going to have my iPad, but nobody really needs to see my passcode, huh? I'm going to use my face. Okay, so starting here with my first sticker set. Oh, there's a little bit of a delay. Okay, I'm understanding. So this is so embarrassing. Okay. I'm going to reset and we're going to go. Thank you guys for tuning in through this really crazy, awkward first time experience for me. So, anyway, hey, what's up, you guys? We'll start off with my usual greeting. As you guys are already doing, please try to be a little patient with me as I figure this out. But thanks for still being here. Thanks for tagging along. And I'm considering live streaming in the future. If you can't tell, I'm super nervous right now. I'm considering live streaming in the future once I have these little bugs worked out. Maybe for my plan with me's, and we could do like joint decision making. I think that could be a lot of fun. And I don't know, I'm afraid that my camera is going to fall here. I had some malfunctions setting this up today, and I realized I was missing one of the pieces that I usually use to record. And so I have it tied up with string, which is so awful. But future live streams won't be this much of a mess. But I was thinking it would be really fun to do plan with me's where you guys join and give me ideas of how you think I should use the stickers. And if that sounds like something that would be interesting to you, feel free to leave a little comment saying like yes in the chat if you think that could be fun. Would love to possibly do that in the future. But obviously, you know, that's depending on how this mess goes today. I'm expecting this to probably be between like 20 and 30 minutes. So usually these videos, when I release them, are about like 10 to 14 minutes long when I go over my sticker sets. Sometimes they're a little bit shorter. Thanks, Jen. You're doing great. Oh, you're so sweet. But I was thinking that this one will be a little bit longer because I want to kind of talk and engage, though I didn't realize there's like a full, 30-second delay. So it's a little awkward when I read the comments and I feel like I'm really behind, but I do appreciate them and the encouragement. Thank you so much. Okay, also trying to keep my train of thought. So I was thinking live streaming might be a good solution to some of my problems right now if I can figure them out, because time-wise, I just feel overwhelmed. I think all of us are always kind of committing to doing too much, and I have so many ideas and so many things that I want to share with you all. But video editing takes a long time. I probably spend at least 40 hours a month editing videos, and I was thinking if I can figure out how to do live streams, even if it's just for 1 or 2 of my videos in a month, it's going to save me a lot of time and allow me to jump back in to creating more educational content and things that could be a little bit more fun for everyone. So if that does sound interesting, it does sound like something you guys want to see more from my channel, I would love to hear from you on that front. But without wasting any more time talking about live streaming, because I sort of feel like I'm babbling at this point, we'll go ahead and jump into actually the purpose of today's video, which is to share my October sticker release with you. I realize the screen's kind of dark, so hopefully it's good enough, but again, something I'll work on for the future and trying to improve. And yeah, let's just go ahead and talk about this. So the first 2 pages are the same as usual. So I always keep my functional sticker sets pretty much the same, the functional sticker pages, and I just usually change out the washi tape. So what I did here is I just kept these pumpkins from last month because it's October and I didn't really feel like it was wise to just get rid of them. I felt like it's still a good time for pumpkins, so I kept them. But then I added these spider ones and also these fun eyes. I don't know if you want to consider them like witchy eyes or monster eyes or what, but I think they kind of look like a bunch of little cyclopses, and I think they're really cute. So they're a little more monstery in my opinion, but that wasn't my original intention. So hi Nicole, thanks for joining. So happy to have you here. So just sharing my stickers so far. If you're on my Patreon, you have seen some of the previews already. Actually, I forgot, today's October 2nd, so you already downloaded your stickers. So hopefully you've already started using them too. And yeah, maybe enjoying them already. So if you're on Patreon, you probably already know what all these stickers look like. But if you're not on my Patreon, you probably haven't seen these yet. So this is the really exciting page, and a special thanks to my Patreon patrons, of course, because they always help me choose a theme and honestly really push me out of my comfort zone when it comes to just designing something maybe I normally wouldn't. So I am so grateful. Sorry, I just read Nicole's comment. The whole multitasking thing is going to be difficult, but Nicole says she used this fun kit for her daily today. Oh, I would love to see what you guys create. The only way I know how to see at this point is on Instagram. So if you're on Instagram, you can share things with me and tag me at Terrible Art, which is up here. You can always find me via that. Otherwise, I'm not really sure how to share things. Yes, Nicole, I love the alphabet and numbers. I'm going to get into that in just a second too. I have a potentially exciting idea that I thought of today that I want to talk to you guys about as well while I'm on here. But yeah, I really kind of got out of my comfort zone in designing this one. This is totally different than what I feel like I usually draw. So it was a ton of fun, and yeah, just thank you so much to my Patreon patrons who help me get a little extra creative throughout the month. All right, so as you can see here, there are skulls, some mushrooms and eyeballs, stars, a little pumpkin. So this is just like the pumpkin from last month, except for I added in some of the cute little elements. I'm actually going to take my bracelet off because I'm realizing it's hitting the table and that's kind of loud. And then we have this like witchy cauldron and then some bottles. And these bottles, not all of them, but some of them are actually a little bit transparent. So if you like move it over, I don't know if you can see that, but there's a level of transparency to some of the bottles. And so if you wanted to like put some stickers behind them, for example, then you could sort of like fill the bottles which I think is kind of fun. And you could do the same with like this little case here, or with this sort of like bird cage. You could put bats inside of them, or eyeballs, or this little raven that I've doodled here, or just whatever you want to do. But I wanted to have an option to get creative and kind of do whatever it was that you wanted. And yeah, I think it's really fun to customize those that way. I also left all the labels blank as well. So I did that as well if you wanted to, you know, come up with your own sort of creative ideas for what you want to label them as. Oh my gosh, can you tell how nervous I sound? My voice is shaking. But I appreciate your guys' support. You guys are beautiful. This is a me thing. Anyway, so let's see. One of my favorite things, and this Nicole mentioned in the chat, is having these stickers for the alphabet and also for the numbers. So I originally just had the alphabet, and I thought I have to add the numbers, because if you use them for like a title for the date or something, you're going to want the matching numbers. So I added the numbers in, and I am really, really excited to use these. I haven't done any of my setups yet, so I'm very eager to get started on those. But you can also use them on like the book covers, or on this like board here inside the book, on the potions, or anywhere in your notes. Thank you, Nicole. You're so sweet. You are such a gem. Ha ha ha, gem. So we've got these beautiful gems here as well to bring it back to the stickers. And we've got this snake and a broom. And basically the theme I leaned into the most was this apothecary sort of theme. But I kept a little bit of the witchy and like magical enchanted library vibes. So when I asked my Patreon patrons to vote on this, those were the 3 most popular, but there was a tie, so I just kind of took my own sort of creative liberties here and kind of made these all work together. And yeah, the last washi tape here that I didn't mention is the gems, and then also my magic crystal ball here has some transparency to it as well. So you can drag it around and you can see that there is the transparency there. Okay, let's see, what else do I want to talk about on here? Okay, the big thing with the alphabet that I was going to mention is I was thinking, and I want to know what you guys think. Not that I have a huge audience here right now, but for anyone who watches a replay or just anyone who ends up catching this, I was thinking that I would take these characters that I designed and I would throw them into a font. So it wouldn't be a full font like what I typically do. So it won't have like international like capabilities or compatibility. And also it's not going to have like all of the punctuation. So I'm not going to add in commas and exclamation points and question marks and ampersands and everything else. It would literally just be these characters. So it would mostly just help with like headings, or when you're writing in, you know, dates or things like that. So it wouldn't be anything crazy, but it would be a simple alphabet that you could use, and I would give it away as a freebie this month. And I probably am overcommitting myself, but I feel like it would be really easy to throw together if it's not a full font like what I usually do, and all of the characters are already designed. So I was thinking I could just throw this together, and then basically it gives you the freedom to just type the headings instead of having to like design with each of the stickers. However, the nice thing with using the stickers is you can then like rotate them and, you know, resize them. So if you wanted them on a curve or something, you could do that. Where in GoodNotes, there's no way to use a font like that. But if you wanted to use it in Procreate, or just like for typing the heading in a straight line, then you could definitely do that using the font. So if that sounds like something that you would want, definitely let me know, and I'll work on getting a font version of these letters out in the next like week or so. And yeah, the only other benefit that I could think of really is that it would save time as far as typing, and you could change the colors to any colors that you wanted, because these are stuck in this one shade. So as far as changing the colors, you're pretty limited, but I was thinking it would be kind of fun. So I see, sounds like Nicole and Jen are both into this idea, so thank you. I'll see what I can put together. All right, and let's move on to the next color palettes. So this one was definitely more, I feel it feels very like fall to me, but in like a very dark way. It's not super bright or anything. None of these colors are super bright, which was intentional so that they could keep a sort of like spooky element to them. But these ones I think still have like very fall tones with the greens and the reds and the like sort of like tan color here, as well as this lovely turquoisey, sort of dark turquoise color or teal. But the next ones change a little bit. They're a little bit lighter, but they still have that sort of like almost dusty, almost like dark. They're just not very bold in colors, so the saturation's down. But I think that it works really well. I didn't want to go with these super bright colors because I don't feel like it fits this apothecary vibe. And so, yeah, this is why I gave, I guess, these types of colors as options for my Patreon patrons to vote on. But this one is the most Halloween-y, I should say. So it's got this orange and green and purple, and I feel like this one definitely gives some more Halloween vibes. So let's take a look at the theme page. I really enjoy these colors. I'm not sure which ones I'm going to use for my daily, monthly, and weekly setups, but I really do like the orange in here. I just think it's so perfect. Just October, you know? But yeah, I don't know. This one just feels more Halloween to me. And then the next color palette is a bit more, I think magical is maybe a good term. So you can see they're still not very bright, but these are lighter, just like the second color palette. And I do feel like these are a little bit more enchanting. And so that's probably a name I'll go with, something related to the sort of enchanting color vibe that I'm getting from it. But yeah, so it's got this like sort of peach, a very dirty peach color, and all these colors are, like I said, a bit dustier. They're not very clean, not very dirty, or not very bright or bold or pure. But I still think that they're really pretty. So you can see this like peachy color, this yellow, this green, and this purple. And I really like them all in the gems. I think this one is perfect for like the gems here and a little bit of the, yeah, enchantedness. I guess I feel like I sound like a broken record at this point, but yeah, those are the sticker sets, and those are all of the colors. Nicole says I really like this one. Oh no, was that the second one or the third one? You'll have to comment again because of the delay and the fact that I was talking. But I'd love to know which one you like the most. Okay, let's see. What else do I want to talk about today? That's, I think, pretty much it for the stickers. And as far as updates, okay. I wanted to talk about the potential for future live streams, which I sort of talked about. Oh, Nicole says the third. I like this one a lot too. And then, yeah, live streams. I don't know. I'm feeling like I'm sure I'd get better and more comfortable at this. But they are longer. So like typically when I do a plan with me video, especially as I explain what I'm doing and I talk about other things, I usually spend about 40 minutes to maybe 60 minutes throughout the whole planning process. And to me, that's not a big deal. I used to do bullet journaling, and that took me a lot longer because it wasn't digital and I couldn't just like copy and paste one day or 1 week to the next one. I had to like actually hand draw them all. So I'm used to taking my time and making my planner look beautiful. But I don't know if that's something that everyone would want to necessarily sit through because it's long. But I guess in theory, the idea would be that you could actually like plan along with me, and we could do joint ideas where we talk about things in the chat and yeah, like actually plan together, which I think could be kind of fun. Maybe even just like once a month. I don't know. we can talk more about it. But it would save me a lot of time and editing and allow me to bring more content to the channel. So I mentioned this at the very beginning. Nicole, I'm not sure if you were here yet, but at this point, this is kind of cool having such a small audience, because I feel like I know a lot of you guys by name, if not all of you. And I don't know, it's very cool, because I feel like I'm just going to keep doing this and hopefully continue to grow. And I'm so happy to have you guys here. But now I'm getting distracted. But yeah, I don't know. I was thinking that it could be a lot of fun to like actually have a community of us like planning together. But they would be longer. They'd be like almost an hour in length. And I just don't know if that's something that everyone really wants to sit through and do together or not. But maybe, I don't know. Otherwise, maybe I'll just bring live streams to my Patreon patrons, and then we can, I don't know, I can still edit my videos for YouTube. But we'll see. I'll probably put up a poll in a couple different places and see what kind of feedback I get on this idea. And yeah, hopefully I'll be more comfortable and I'll get down the process. I've been super paranoid this whole time that my camera is just going to like crash and fall onto the table. So I'm glad that it hasn't yet. Nicole likes this idea. Thanks, Nicole. And of course, obviously, we can always just try it out. And if it doesn't work out, then it doesn't work out. And we can just completely nix it and try something different. But I have been working on my course, which is my other update that I wanted to mention in this video. And I originally had given myself a deadline of like the middle of September. And I realized when I was doing it and cramming a lot of the recording into like 3 days that I was rushing and I wasn't content with the way that it was turning out. And I don't want that to be the case. I am creating a course on how to make stickers. And I just really, really want it to be like a quality course. I know that what I want to share is so valuable. Like, I've been making stickers for like 5 years, and I've nearly quit so many times until about 1.5 years ago when I finally figured out a system that saved me so much time and allowed me to create more. And it's a lot better, and I don't want to like go into too much detail about it right now, but it is something I'm really passionate about, so I want to do the course justice. I don't want to just rush through. Also, Jen, I see your comment that this is a good time, so that's good to know. I know that I have some international viewers where I know that this probably isn't the best time, but I don't know if they all reside in their home countries or what, or if they're travelers or what, but we'll find out. I will also eventually do a poll, but these kind of evening times work out pretty well for me too, but we'll see after I get a little bit more engagement on that. And it's also something that might jump around a little bit too. Let's see. What else? Oh yeah, so I was just talking about the course. I really want to do it justice. I don't want to rush through it. And I really started to feel in the middle of September like I was making a mistake doing it that way. So I'm just going to slow down. Yeah, I thought so. Nicole, I thought you were in the UK. I was pretty sure that it was like really late. So I appreciate you tuning in, especially on a Monday night. Thank you so much for being here. You're so sweet. I was going to say maybe that's why you've been so encouraging, saying I'm doing well. Maybe you're really tired. But yes, anyway, I'm just making a bad joke. So no one likes self-deprecating jokes, right? Anyway, I was thinking, yeah, I'm going to try my best to get this course released by the end of autumn. You're so sweet, Nicole. By the end of fall, autumn, fall for my American people, autumn for Nicole. And yeah, that's all I have to say about my course. And then, the one other thing that I think I want to share right now is that my book club has officially started as of yesterday. I shouldn't call it my book club. I'm doing it with one of my friends, Sophia. I met her online via Instagram, but we actually took Bonnie Christine's immersion course for surface pattern design together, and that's how we met. And her and I have decided that we're going to do this book club for creatives. So it is mostly like self-help, personal growth kind of things, but it's geared more towards encouraging people creatively. So whether you're a creative entrepreneur or you're somebody who is just trying to grow and embrace your creativeness and maybe lose a little bit of that imposter syndrome that we all feel, this book club is, I guess geared more towards that kind of content. So I'm super excited. That started yesterday. And so for the month of October, we are reading Steal Like an Artist by Austin Kleon. And I've read this book before, and I thought it was a good one to start with because it's like maybe a 3-hour read. It doesn't take very long, and it is full of just a bunch of really wonderful content, and helps you embrace your creativity and to not feel like an imposter, and to understand that originality is really not originality. And I'm not going to go on and share everything in the whole book, but basically something has always come before, and therefore nothing's ever really a purely original idea. And we should stop putting so much pressure on ourselves to be so incredibly original. And the way that you see the world and the way that you've experienced things or not experienced things make you your own unique creative person. So anyway, there's a lot more in the book than that, but it is a really good book, and I thought it'd be a great one to start with because it's not a huge time commitment. And the idea is that something in the book that inspires you, whether you create, whether you're somebody who works in digital form, whether you like to paint, whether you like to collage, anything, whatever it is that you like to do creatively to express yourself, you can post about it and post the inspirational notes that you took from the book. And we're using the hashtag Creative Minds Book Club. And the idea is that you would follow both Sophia, her twin. They have one joint account, Erica and Sophia. And I'll share that. It should be in the description, but I failed at getting everything prepared in time. So I will leave it in my newsletter and also in the replay. I can probably put it in the chat, actually. Oh my goodness. I'm going to try to do that. So at Erica. Oh my goodness. Let me check. I don't want to make a mistake and spell something wrong. But I will send it to you guys in the chat. And then, there's a reel happening on my video. Or on my Instagram. But yes, the idea is that you would follow both of us, and then also use the hashtag Creative Minds Book Club. And I'm just going to hashtag that here as well, Creative Minds Book Club. And at any point in the month, you can share as often or as little as feels right to you. And we can just follow the hashtag, and we can engage with each other and talk about the things that we've taken away. And our other goal on this is just so that, one, we're creating and we're growing our mindset, but also that we are, gosh, I don't like the way that this looks. I wish I had a better setup. But also that we are growing a community. And I think that community is one of the most important things, and it's one of the beautiful things that the digital age does for us. It allows us to connect with people that we never would have connected with before, and I absolutely love that. But at the same time, oh no, what was I going to say? But at the same time, I feel we can feel really disconnected as well. And so I think that creating a community of like-minded people who want to share and support each other, especially at a time where so many people are on their phones and maybe not making as many connections in person as we possibly would have in the past either, especially when it comes to new connections. And so, I don't know, I just think this is a great way to grow a community and feel that support and love and not like you're alone, you know? So anyway, I think that's all that I wanted to share during this video. And it looks like it was about exactly 30 minutes, which is sort of what I expected. So I don't really have a smooth summary to wrap this up, but thank you all for tuning in, and anyone who watches this replay, thanks for bearing with me through all of the errors and mistakes and nervousness. I'm already feeling a little bit more comfortable, which is good. And yeah, it just goes to show that in time, it'll hopefully be a lot better. But yeah, thanks again for encouraging me and pushing me to always create something new and exciting for you guys every single month. And I'm really looking forward to doing Plan With Me's. We'll see how many of them I do as live streams. I might test out 1 or 2 this month and just kind of see what happens. Maybe possibly my first one, maybe my monthly one. It'll help get me back onto a schedule of getting my Plan With Me's out a little bit earlier, because then I won't have to edit it. But we will see. We'll see how that all goes. And like I said, always open to feedback. I'll be sure to post questions in a few places, like on Patreon or on my community tab of YouTube, and probably also on Instagram as well. All the places that you can find me. Anyway, that's all for now. Thank you all for tuning in so much. This is the end of the live stream, but I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!